Now, Parni, Rune Eaters. If you're going for standard hero picks, please give us.
This is the one that I love.
This is the peak. All
This is
right.
the peak.
First charge from Pasha of the game. One bash. 17%,
Go.
baby. Oh, there we have it. Oh, it's going to be enough. They got the first blood onto heaven. Oh, they did get it. They got that one bash.
Because, as I mentioned, they're going to be wanting to fight for the
Well, look at
experience, literally, between the two of them.
Rotation coming in
that's
from
a
the
lot of
Centaur and
heroes.
into the stun. There we go. The silence is going to be, well, the slows are definitely there. The silence followed up with the
Fraction.
last piece. Refraction charges, trying to dodge, trying to fight for as long as possible. But with the sentry on the ground, there's really nothing you can do. No melt will save you here. 2 man support.
Because they can't really help you much.
Looking for a revenge kill on Kaori.
So you want to allow the
Zeus.
Zeus to be in the mid lane, but now he
Talking
came
about-
over to die.
Oh, the Zeus is most likely going to be in the graveyard lane at this pace. An impetus spear. That's a dodge. And
He's got enough.
yep, oh, no second chances. Give it to E2000. Drops the chrono on the support Zeus.
Heroes around the mid lane getting kills, but that is just not gonna be happening with the TA being in the woods. I'm surprised though that Heaven rotated towards the top. Yes, your Spirit Breaker was in trouble, but that's gonna be the case, you know.
Pasha basically used his charge just to bonk the Faceless Void away. He was charging somewhere else, but I think he just clicked somewhere and actually canceled the charge. It did give a mini stun. But he ends up just going down because they had the Hellbear Smasher chase. I'm actually talking about that. I'm actually on the process of building a bit of a summer mustachio, but it's a very weak attempt so far. And a better attempt is being seen here as they will take down the Enchantress. There's a lot of traffic in the mid lane. We've got 7 players. Keeping an eye open on that mid tower. Depressed Kid gonna get initiated on. Here comes the Chrono with the Mystic Flare. Goodbye refraction charges. Instantly evaporated. Depressed Kid is down.
He's
Here
coming.
comes the Spirit Breaker and he takes down TA2000. And look at that. Oh, he might have killed our TA, but we're gonna take 3 heroes instantaneously from you.
This is why I liked the approach from Rune Eaters, the earlier one, more. Because they were just getting so many things around the map and they weren't allowing Parni to make a play. And now, yes, you did force out the golem, you will probably get the mid lane tower, but you did allow Parni to get themselves a little bit back into it in terms of net worth. They take the top tower. It's very important for... okay, they will find Kaori. They probably do have the damage for him. Oh, Kaori, he's still surviving.
I mean, we can just watch this Enchantress single-handedly beat a 1 versus 3 by not even lifting a hand. They use a Zeus ulti for this. They're going to use the charge as well, and that's going to do the majority of the damage. And with the Chain Lightning, Zeus is just enough mana to follow it up with the last hit. And, yep, I mean, a kill's a kill. I mean, it was the 3 heroes who won a hunt for kills anyway. Yeah, I mean, I guess it was expected. You just got yourself a kill, you go back to the lane to find some farm because, hey, I finally got some time, and you're instantly going to get ganked. But Cloud, I think this is the bigger one. If they can set themselves for it, Depressed Kid is here.
And they get him.
He's got Heaven. Minus armor does help out a bit with that Desolator. Yules did get cancelled as well there, but like in the end, somebody has to lose. That's 100% certainty, even I can say. Hey, Squid Cloud gonna be looking for the support Zeus kill with the help of the coil. That's gonna be an easy one for them to pick up. And the reinforcements, are they gonna be arriving in time? They've got the Golem. Noguchi has a decent amount of attacks to go with. And Depressed Kiss going in with a Mel Strike with the Desolator. There's the Yules to remove the debuffs away. There's the Golem gonna be dropped down as well by Immersion. Looking for that, and here comes Pasha. Pasha provides the extra that is needed for this one. To get the kill of the Timber Saw. Look at their vision. Look at their vision on Rune Eaters. Oh, he found the Zeus. Well, I guess you gotta get lucky sometimes. Does he put the coil for the TP cancel? There we go. And Pasha was charging for a second, but he canceled it right away.
Yep, I guess that's gonna be the name of the game. He drew that line every single time that he sees that the charge will be going over the river. He's gonna be stopping. I guess it's harder to move through water, so it's gonna be slowing you down. Obviously not how Dota works, but we don't know why. Right now, Parni are okay with catching people on the bottom part of the map. The triangle is way too tough for Rune Eaters to invade, just because the Timber wants to be on the bottom lane. So you're waiting for Cloud to step over the line. Let's say go into the
Hey,
go to
goodbye,
the outpost, then you
Enchantress.
can kill him.
Maybe this time it's a bit easier. You wish.
Rune Eaters and Parni got into a kind of a agreement, like, okay, they are forcing us to play this game, which you know, doesn't mean much to us, so let's just make it be like 100 minutes so that everyone gets super bored. But they don't understand that we're actually having a lot of fun watching them just hit creeps and hit Roche. This is just one of the funnest games we've seen in the DPC so far, for sure.
Yeah. In a sense like this. Did you notice something interesting with Roshan? If you target Roshan, every time he gets bashed, his Aegis turns unusable, so it turns kind of gray. So does that mean every time Roshan is bashed, he skips a heartbeat? And then he eventually just drops the heart down.
I'm not sure, but I would pretty much say that if your head is getting bashed in, your heart will skip a beat.
That was a very... Yeah, I mean, you make good proper sense there, even outside video game.
Right now, while Rune Eaters have the Aegis, they're probably stronger in a fight.
They're dodging at least really well. I mean, they were farming the mid lane, they were going into the triangle as a group, but hey, they're going to initiate. Jumping on the Faceless Void, Shadowblade ulti will surprise the Void off guard, but he's still alive, and he's still got the Aegis, and the two-man coil comes out. The Zeus ulti is finally dropped, and the Aegis is going to get blown up, but the Zeus is down. Immersion's going to be following suit as well. There's going to be both supports down from Parni, and a buyback coming in from the Skywrath Mage, because he wants a piece of that action as well. Give me that piece of meat. Breast Kit being chased. 3 heroes on his heels. They see the TA. Trying to turn around for some damage, trying to slow them down, but there's really not much you can do. You can try and BKB TP away, but maybe a bash is all they need. They're not going to leave any chances for this TA, and that will be Rune Eaters taking another kill for themselves. Gucci with the TP away. Haze, no coil, no nothing. He's gone. Mid tower taken.
Okay, at least something for Parni. Is that finally the cue for them to be aggressive? With the mid lane tower gone, your charges are less or more likely to actually connect. I'm thinking they need to be more active on the map. Parni, if you just continue farming, Rune Eaters will be finding openings over and over again. Panda, why are you drawing there?
Because that's literally the 4th time Pasha has stopped the charge on that same spot. See? He recognizes.
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
Nope,
He's toying with me. I don't like that. Kushi, he feels something's body blocking me from invis. He's gonna get surprised, or does he surprise the puck instead? Hayes does get himself just enough healing, but the charge for Pasha! That's a successful one. The gem is down to the ground, but it's recovered by Arrow. Pasha, he got the kill of the puck, but he will lose his life in the process.
And at the fate of the Spirit Breaker, always you go in, go.
Hey, he's crossed the river. Oh, he canceled again. And into vision.
Not gonna do it again.
Well, he lives. He's baited them in. He's gonna find the Faceless Void, and maybe even a kill here. He does get the jump out from this moment at least, but the Chrono is a defensive Chrono. He's on the run. Pasha with another charge. Give me the bash. Give me the bash. Give me the bash. Doesn't even need it. It's gonna be Heaven to take this one. TA2000 gone. They even kill Kaori with the Enchantress, and Parni, they're fighting back.
The only thing they needed was Pasha to muster up his courage to get, because there's no Chrono. You have the Golem, there is no Chrono, and you would like to win a fight around the top part of the map to deward what the Rune Eaters have placed. The Rune Eaters haven't taken down the sword of Parni, so that is going to allow them to be a bit more aggressive.
A lot of damage, but nice Lotus Orb timing that will actually cancel the Nether Strike animation completely, because it bashes the Spirit Breaker as well. Look at the coil in the back line, hitting on the Zeus and the Warlock. It's onto the supports. There's the Mystic Flare. He does not get to drop the base. The Golem will be left in the pocket of the Warlock, as Monkushi looks for Arrow, and he's chasing around. He tosses the tree for the kill. And with the BKB, this tiny teleports.
Right now, though, this is the second Roche, the most important objective for a TA lineup. And the press kit isn't even there. You're the TA, it's your lineup. You need that second Roche. And if they give it away, it's going to take away all of the timings that Parni are working towards.
And you got a hasted puck as well around the pit, so they're just going to have to forfeit this one completely. Kaori already scouting up in front as if they taken down this Roshan. Munkushi looks for the Enchantress. He's broken, and that will be the end of Bambi. That first attack might come out slowly for the break, but the ones to follow just instantly evaporate this Enchantress. Pasha should be able to TP away. Puck was pretty close because he's kind of getting away with this one.
Time to fight.
Silver Edge number 2 with the team. There's not a third one being built. Oh, doesn't see this one coming. Yeah. That's the Aegis gone. Zeus ulti is still up as well. If they lock down, oh, nice charge to get the extra lockdown. They take down TA2000. That's so good for Parni. Oh, that's a really good combo. Now Pasha really showing the power, and here we go. Kaori's down. Munkushi does have this puck right in front of him. And another.
And Aegis is our timing, so we allow the enemies to get it so that they feel comfortable fighting us so we can win the game. It's just amazing tactic coming out from Parni, and because of it, they'll get the first lane of Rax.
Are they going to go for the throne finish? No, I mean, they're trying to get the Dace's Void the buy back, but there's nothing happening. They're going to be losing another hero. Parni. They could maybe even end the game here. They've got a creep wave closing in, though. They're going to back out for the time being. Puck
going to be winning the last series, so it might not feel as bad as losing it will.
Oh, we're going to get ourselves a fight at least, and Zeus is locked down in the back line. Hexed up. Does have the E-Blade to save himself. Kushi. Right click down the Chrono coming down. Pasha can't follow up in the charge, but has the Nether Strike. Broken Faces Void. No bashes flying in for the time being. And there's the Mystic Flare. It's a bit of a scrappy fight because they're trading a lot of abilities, but finally taking down the Zeus. And Avalanche is coming in as well. Pasha with the charge onto the Enchantress. And Cloud is going to get the best out of this one. And finally, the Pressed Kid also shows up at the back line, but fighting against the Timber Saw. That's going to be a hard fight. They've taken down Munkushi. That's going to be going right in the direction of Arrow and TA2000 to help with this kill. That will leave Rune Eaters with all of their members alive, and Parni will be losing 3. Maybe the Pressed Kids. Maybe a Silver Edge play. Snipe the Enchantress. Walking under a ward. Hexed up as well, and that's going to be so painful for the Pressed Kid. BKB Refraction charges up, and you got the 3 heroes that don't even have any right-click damage trying to take.
To point out that it's not over midnight at my place still, so I don't have that as an excuse.
But hey, it is always Friday at California. Remember that. And hey, we're going to look for Warlock. Going to be immersion going down.
Where?
Oh, that's a kill. If something, TH just basically one-shots Arrow. Classic Blink Meld Strike. It's a Wind Waker, by the way, that works for Pasha.
Oh, cool. That is really good for him to remove the time dilation and get himself out. He does have the Axe already, so that's pretty nice. You know, I was expecting something like Yasha Kaya, but yeah, this I like a lot better. Of course, it is a very expensive item, so he's gonna take some time before he gets it. Parni are not really eager to go for full 5-man fights, so you're probably gonna be looking at a very long game.
Yeah, I mean, at the current pace, this is gonna be a pretty long game by the looks of it. Haze will find Zeus, and the heavenly jump doesn't quite lead him into heaven. Not literally, at least. He's gonna go all the way down.
The chakram does, but from the last time I checked, it can be broken.
Right. Okay, so that's interesting, but the coil does connect onto Pasha, but the bulldoze will break it right away. Tiny gonna get initiated on here. Munkushi down to 1500 HP, and here comes TA2000 with a base being dropped by Immersion. Gonna be stunning both of them up here, and Munkushi will turn around, but where is he? Man was out of the screen for a while, but they're going to be dropping the Chrono onto 3. That's going to be Munkushi down. It's going to be Immersion falling as well, and Pasha tries to charge away. He goes, but he gets bashed. Wow. What a bash when he needed. Holy shit. TA2000. That's got to be quite the something. I mean, he was being slow, just the charger himself. And that's got to be the biggest alpha play you've seen in a while. They're going to be taking down Heaven. They will look to initiate on TA2000 with 3 buybacks, and they got the lockdown. And there we have it. We kind of went through this. They will take down the Faceless Void. If you extend a push that deep into the enemy base, they will respond. And that's a DDTA, who, by the way, hits for 600 damage now. So it's not even 450 at this point.
You mentioned the Faceless Void not being targeted by the charge there, but I think the Spirit Breaker already hit them with the Greater Bash. You can only hit the target once during your charge with the Greater Bash. So let's say you get hit by it, you TP on the other part of the map. If he goes through you, he's not gonna bash you again. That is pretty much what happened. I think the Faceless Void got
okay,
bashed once.
that makes a lot of sense because I thought that you could dodge it with the jump, but hey, that's another interaction. Parts 7,562 in the world of Dota. A lot of buybacks as they see that Roshan is being contested, so Rune Eaters, TA2000, Carry, they both buy back, so this next team fight might be either Mega Creeps or looking for a GG call because both carries have their buybacks and cooldowns. So the ones who have it up, Rune Eaters has an advantage on that department. They've got the Puck, the Timber, the Sky, who are still able to return into a team fight, or at least hold the base.
If I was TA2000, I would actually consider buying an Aeon disc. Yes, there is a nullifier, but at least it's gonna allow you to pop a chrono no matter what they... Oh, actually, Avalanche plus the nullifier wouldn't allow you to do so.
There's
That
the
is a problem.
Revenant Sprooch that is being lined up for Haze.
Yeah,
So
he's been gunning for it for a very long time.
He has, and we got the Butterfly in this game. Not for the Zeus, but the Faceless Void. So I guess every item I've actually named in this game is being built. So I'm not that disappointed anymore. I mean, they're on the wrong heroes, but it is something. Zeus has the attack speed from this Ethereal Blade, so at least they can do something fun with it. But hey, 5-man smoke on 5-man smoke. Is this the final fight of the game? Pasha is loading up his charge, and he's actually getting revealed. The smoke pops, and to the amazement of Rune Eaters, they're like, what the hell is this guy doing to our Centaur? Pasha charges in on Kaori, and Depressed Kid goes in for the break, and here we have it. They've got the chrono. TA is being controlled. Depressed Kid just not
doesn't have money for a
the
buyback.
Avalanche does a lot of work here, but the Bash is coming in. The Hex is going to be followed up as well, and he's finally taken down. But the Void is also taken away. And they can just buy back with the TA. Parni, if they can just outstand this fight, they might even end the game here because this is really, really big for them at this point. And Rune Eaters, they gotta play this very cautiously. Every misposition counts at this point right now. Haze is on the disengage, trying to get that.
Hold out until the Faceless
weren't
Void
enough.
comes
It
back.
wasn't enough, and now they're actually gonna jump with the temper, so tossing him all the way back to the back line. And
Lotus
is down to 1,000 HP, but the Lotus is doing a lot of work. But is it enough against BKBs? No, it isn't. And they're gonna end the game. They're gonna go for the tier 4 towers. The Glyph is gonna be forced out. And Rune Eaters, oh boy. You don't have an edge in this game anymore. They've got the Skywrath control. Mokushi with another toss play, keeping the Skywrath busy. And here comes Pasha with the Spirit Breaker. Arrow does live inside the base, but the Ancient is falling. Down to 50 HP, down to 25% HP, and that's it. Parni will win the game just with that. They forced out the buybacks off of Rune Eaters and now march inside the base and close this one out. It was a bit of a slugfest, but it turned out to be a pretty entertaining ending in the end.
Yep, the Faceless Void had all of the defensive items, but he didn't have the main one, and that is the Lincoln Sphere against the Spirit Breaker. You know, if he gets caught, look at him. He had the backtrack, he had the Butterfly, Satanic, Scotty, and he still could not survive the burst damage.